completely agree with you there with that statement.
Being in fairly squalid conditions, that some of them that we've seen before, but yet they are focusing on the private landlords who probably, hopefully, are in the low numbers who are still providing. And I'm not saying that they're not. I'm not saying that there isn't people around that do that. Certainly, sometimes when we go and buy places, we're like, wow, these people have been living in not great environments. But the point here is, it's not just a private landlord issue. Social housing provided by councils are just as bad, and sometimes, if not worse, that we've seen in the past. So, I guess the second thing to say is we've just had some. Obviously, we are now all operating under selective licensing, and that just means basically council can charge up to £1,000, £1,500 for them to give you a piece of paper that says you are allowed to be a landlord for 5 years. That's just an extra revenue making pot that they've created now. And quite frankly, the reason why I say that is because I know the intention is to get the councils to go out and actually inspect, make sure that everything is up to scratch for all these private landlord properties. But what tends to happen is, like we just did in one of our properties in East London, one of our property managers turned up to let the council people in. They said literally they were something like 2 minutes for their inspection. So I guess maybe you'd argue the fact that they walked in, walked out, and they saw the condition was very good and was happy with it. But the idea is they're ticking boxes also. If you are charging £1,500 to give a piece of paper that you are asked as landlord to submit every single documentation, EICR, so electrical installation certificate, gas cert, any kind of other paperwork that they need to see. I'm just trying to think what else they've asked us, and different councils ask for different things, ASTs, so all that paperwork's already done for them, so we have to upload in on their system, and then they charge £1,500 for them to come in and spend 2-3 minutes in a house, flat, and then walk out. It's not a bad business if you can get them, especially when there are thousands of landlords around. So here's my thoughts around your question, and clearly that the council has got their own rules that they're breaking, and here in this situation was around charging council tax for a house that we'd even own. Anyway, thanks for your question, and I'll see you in the next one.